go.
Yo, it's Phil Black Creative Drive. But today, my creative drive got me in the kitchen. Got to do a pour over. Yeah, a pour over. So with this one, it's two countercultures, man. The Cinco de Junio is fire, you know what I mean? This one from Nicaragua. You know what I mean? It says apple, dark chocolate, and almond. You know how that goes. Then I have one of these geisha coffees from Guatemala. It's honey, you know what I mean, honey wash. And this one's supposed to have hints of blueberry, lime, and tropical fruit. So this is a really, really high quality coffee, and it's a certain varietal, and they only come out once a year. It's called Finca La Hermosa out of Guatemala, and it is there's only a little bit left, maybe like 6 grams of beans. So I just mix it together. The other one, usually I wouldn't have mixed these two because on its own it's so good. So I mix these together. Got to get me a good grind. And yeah, now she just showed me his grades, looking good over there. You know, say want to go to Duke, and them grades is looking Dukish. Let's keep it up. So me and Nashi have a podcast. He came up with this idea when he was mad young. What's it called? Father Son Bill. And doing this now for ever since my birthday, it really got me into the mood and the routine of doing it. So I'm looking forward to starting that podcast with him to see what kind of topics and things he wants to discuss. Yeah, but it's fun growing up, developing new hobbies and different tastes. I seen this thing on Instagram the other day. It said, you have expensive taste, but it's okay, because God knows you're going to make the money. I don't need a lot of shit, but the shit I do, I like some good shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just going off the rail, but I don't know if you ever had truffle hot sauce. This truffle hot sauce is fire. I say it's fire, bro. You know what I mean? And I got these truffle olive oils. Got an English truffle olive oil. And it's just about done. Olive oil, black truffle, and the white truffle. I'm telling you, make the popcorn in the oil truffle, olive oil, truffle oil. It's crazy. And yeah, so I've been experimenting. You know what I mean? I'm ready to get back to the kombucha, because I got my vessels out in the garage. And once it warms up, I'm gonna start doing that. You know, when you do a filter on the pour over, you want to fold this little tab. Otherwise, it's not gonna sit in there correctly. Then what you like to do is like to pour this water into here, and basically what this does is it gets the paper taste out of the filter, and at the same time it preheats the glass and the ceramic. It's like the Hario pour over method right here. Hario 02. So I got the grind. This is about 18 grams of coffee that I grinded up on 24 clicks to get the microns right. Yeah, don't get too happy out there, man. I know y'all a bunch of nerds, but don't get too happy, you know? The micron talk. Let's level that out. Now, the first pour is what they call a bloom. You know what I mean? And let it bloom, let it breathe. You set the timer because you want to do this total for this amount. Be like a 2 minute. I'll probably be done about 2:15. Probably be fully dripped at about 3 minutes. We're gonna bloom it with about 40 grams of water. You like to stay away from the filter walls. Give it a light little swirl. Make sure the bed even. And you let it breathe. Got my tea over here brewing at the same time. Got this joint, the in-cup brewer. Now at about 45 seconds, we're gonna take it to about 150 grams of water. Here we go. Do spirals, slow spirals. Next pour, we're gonna take it to 240 grams. On the last pour, we're gonna be at 300. A little behind schedule time-wise right now. Let's go. Take this to 240. I'm still learning this. I'm still learning. I'm dialing it all in. That's what they say. That's what the coffee nerds say. I mean, they say they have it dialed in. The micron levels, the temperature of the water, you know, the TDS, total dissolved solvent. I didn't know either, man. You know what I mean? I had no idea about how deep coffee was. They say coffee has more possible flavor profiles than red wine, which is wild. I'm gonna take this last pour to 300. Keep this one more center focused. Give it a little bit of a swirl. We call that turbulence. That little swirl, they classify and define it as turbulence. Remember one time I was on a flight and it was crazy turbulence, yo. And all of a sudden, the plane felt like it dropped like 50 feet. And I was just like, ah! And all the ladies around me, all the old ladies around me was coming to my rescue. It was crazy. But that's before I knew that when turbulence happens, the plane only dipping about a few inches. I feel like 50 feet to me. So yeah, we got that dripping. You're about done. You know, everybody got their favorite coffee cup. This is mine. I also like this Philippine coffee cup that my good friend got me. This one dope. Now you want to swirl it around. Make sure it's all. That's that word. That word I'm looking for. That you use the emulsify. The swirl, make sure it's all emulsified, even though there's no additional solvents besides the coffee. But yeah, I just like that word emulsify. You know? Let's see if we get what they say we're gonna get out of this cup. Man, that's crazy. That's actually, ooh wee. Yeah, that one. This one is crazy. It tastes like chocolate covered fruit. That's what it tastes like. This is, but yeah. Cheers. Creative Drive. Feel Black. CXO 45 the CXO 45 CXO. Peace.